Fallon, Jordan Peele drops by. NBC Tonight.
Hurry into Toyota's Safety First sales event and see why Toyota has more 2017 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus awards than any other brand. Get 0% APR for 72 months or $3,000 cash back on a new Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
How the 2017 Nissan Rogue beat RAV4 to become America's best-selling SUV? By being the best. Rogue features Nissan's best safety technologies, better cargo room, the best views, and features RAV4 could only hope for. Sorry, RAV4. Guess that's why Nissan Rogue is America's best-selling SUV. Get to America's best sales event at Nissan and get a low $179 per month lease on the 2017 Rogue or lease Pathfinder just $249 per month.
Hurry into Toyota's Safety First sales event and see why Toyota has more 2017 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus awards than any other brand. Now get $1,000 Independence Day lease bonus cash on a new 2017 Corolla. Toyota, let's go places.
How's our height, guys? America's birthday bash, a dazzling display of red, white, and blue lights up the night sky as millions here and across the country mark the 241st year of independence.
But first, breaking news, a tense standoff. Streets shut down and a man barricaded in a home armed with a gun. News 4 New York at 11 begins now. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Stefan Holt.
And I'm Natalie Pasquarella. That tense standoff with police just came to an end. The gunman is now in custody.
That scary situation had police surrounding that home along Crom Pond Road in Westchester County. News 4's Michael George live in Yorktown Heights with what led to all this and the status now. Michael?
Well, Stefan, just in the last hour, we've learned the suspect has turned himself in. The standoff now over. Take a look behind me. They just reopened the road here. Now, I just got an update from the Yorktown Police Department. Take a look at the scene from just a little earlier tonight. They tell us officers were called to a home here just before 8 p.m. for a report of an assault. Officers knocked on the door and heard, quote, the unmistakable sound of a shotgun being pumped. They backed off and surrounded the home, and a negotiator made contact with the man inside. Police say about 2 hours after the situation began, the man inside gave himself up. Police believe no shots were fired and no one was injured during the standoff. We asked if there were any hostages inside the home. Here's what police told us.
As far as we know, there was only one person in the house. The person that was allegedly assaulted was not in the residence.
I think that's crazy. I just happened to move here to Yorktown Heights, and from the looks of it, it looks like a good town. But for this to happen, this is a little bit crazy.
And officers now have a man in custody. We're told he's a man in his 40s. They're also investigating the alleged assault that led police here in the first place. We're live in Yorktown Heights. Michael George, News 4 New York.
All right, thank you, Michael. And some more breaking news to tell you about, this time in Astoria, Queens. Right now, police are searching for the person who shot a man right in the back of the head. Happened just after 9 o'clock tonight near Vernon Boulevard and 40th Avenue. This violence unfolding at the height of the Macy's fireworks show. We know the victim is 35 years old. Police say the shooting erupted after the man and the suspect got into some type of an argument.
Now we want to get to tonight's other big story, of course, the 4th of July fireworks. The legendary Macy's 4th of July fireworks spectacular mesmerized the crowds tonight and had millions of people glued to television sets. The biggest show in more than a decade. And if you thought that it was breathtaking watching it here on NBC, imagine seeing all that in person. News 4's Gus Rosendale had a front row seat. He's in Long Island City tonight. Hey, Gus.
Hi, Natalie. Happy 4th. And yeah, nice work if you can get it. Right now, the skies are clearing. The crowds are clearing out, too, after millions of people through the country, a birthday party, New York style. They lit up the sky and filled hearts with patriotic pride down below. 3 million awestruck faces along the East River tonight. Natalie from East New York getting a great view, courtesy of Dad's shoulders. You must be pretty strong to keep her up there all this time.
Yeah, I have it there for like 1 hour already, and I want to keep more. I'm strong for her, that's why.
The Macy's 4th of July fireworks, the 41st edition, exploding above the city not long after sunset, capping off a day of celebration and music. The barges let loose 60,000 special effects into the sky. Does it seem bigger than normal?
I think it is bigger than normal because I haven't been this close to the fireworks.
Yeah?
Never.
Wow. Security is tighter than ever this year, and if the display seemed grander than usual, that's because it was.
Every year we have to say, what can we do to stop last year? Because every year it seems to be this amazing show, and we have to keep bringing it to life in new and different ways.
Bold and bright patriotic displays on Independence Day go all the way back to 1776. And today, at 241 years old, the country's biggest birthday party is in our own backyard. A remarkable display, and consider this, 3 million people out here tonight. We checked with police, no problems anywhere with the crowd, and so it is a joyful and peaceful 4th of July here in the big city. I'm Long Island City. I'm Gus Rosendale, News 4 New York.
Gus, you got a front row seat, and there was no shortage of oohs and ahs in New Jersey. More than 100,000 spectators marveling at the fireworks show in Jersey City. Now, the show had to be moved from its usual spot in Liberty State Park to a much smaller area in Exchange Place in Jersey City. News 4's Checky Beckford joining us there right now. And Checky, I take it, it sounds like the move didn't really bother any of the spectators much.
Well, the party is winding down right now, Stefan, as you mentioned. A lot of people who are very satisfied. You can see the vendors right now clearing up. Most of the crowds have cleared out, as you can see. Now, as you mentioned, it almost didn't happen here at Exchange Place. It was supposed to happen at Liberty State Park, where it has for the last 4 years. But because of that government shutdown, last-minute changes had to be made. But can you imagine those poor spectators having to watch the fireworks tonight in the shadow of the Freedom Tower?
Pretty and really nice.
For me, it's just being here, spending the quality time with my family.
They've been waiting for this night all year, and Jersey City's 4th of July show delivered. Going off without a hitch, though there were plenty of fireworks both during and leading up to the 4th of July celebrations.
We made a decision on Saturday that we weren't going to be held hostage by Trenton.
Touted as the Garden State's largest show, the Freedom and Fireworks Festival had to be moved to Exchange Place after a government shutdown initially took Liberty State Park out of the equation.
There was some confusion, yes, but we asked the police. They were very helpful. They showed us right where to go.
Despite Governor Christie signing the $34 billion budget deal early this morning, it was a little too late to move the show back. So 150,000 spectators watched the fireworks with One World Trade as their backdrop instead of the Statue of Liberty. Not too shabby. And the mayor says while it took 6 months to plan the celebrations, they only had about 2 days to move it to this new location. But again, all in all, everybody we talked to say that they enjoyed it. Who knows if they may keep it here next year. Back to you guys.
All right, Checky, thanks. The July 4th celebrations continued in our nation's capital, as you see there. The 37th annual concert and fireworks show hosted by actor John Stamos. Hundreds of thousands of people packed the National Mall to watch alongside some of our nation's most treasured landmarks.
Yeah, from the National Mall to Navy Pier. This was the show in Chicago tonight on Lake Michigan. The fireworks wrapped up just a short time ago. Thousands turning out along the lakefront to watch that fireworks display. And let's get a live look now at New York Harbor and Lady Liberty. Looking good on this 4th of July. A couple fireworks still going off there. And check it out. Clear skies, cool temperatures. You couldn't ask for a better 4th of July forecast.
Yeah, it was fantastic. But how long will today's picture-perfect weather last? We want to know. Hey, we are happy with tonight. But, Dave, what do you think? Next couple days, maybe?
We're going to be celebrating tomorrow, too, because the forecast is going to be terrific once again. Right now, Storm Tracker 4's big red sweep shows we are dry throughout the tri-state area, and we're going to continue in that direction, too. So as we roll into tomorrow, the sunshine abounds. Temperatures are going to be comfortable. Right now, we're at 76 in the city, 63 in Monticello, 74 in Bridgeport. Relative humidity way down. Comfortable conditions take us right through tomorrow. So what's it mean for us as we roll on through? Well, temperatures are going to wind up in the low 80s. Plenty of sunshine through the day tomorrow and into the evening. Another nice night to be outside and celebrate, even though it'll be the 5th of July. We'll have your full 10-day forecast when we see you in just a little while. We're talking about nice weather as we head through the weekend, but a little bit of a change before we end the work week. Stay tuned for that. Guys, back to you.
All right, Dave, we'll be back to you in just a bit here. Well, 7 firefighters and 3 others are recovering tonight after an apartment fire there in the Bronx where 2 young girls were trapped inside. You can see the flames there shooting out of the windows of the building just after 1 this afternoon along Hunts Point Avenue. A Good Samaritan raced inside, pulling down one girl down the fire escape, then racing back inside to rescue that girl's 11-year-old sister.
She was like, oh my God, I need help. My little sister's in the room. My little sister's in the room. Our first reaction was, let's go in there. We couldn't go in through the front door because too much smoke and too dark. It was too dark. So I opened the window, threw the AC out the window, and jumped in the window. And I seen the little girl on the floor.
It got right to her. The 2 girls were alone at the time of the fire as their mother ran a quick errand. Now, luckily, no one suffered serious injuries.
On the Korean Peninsula tonight, a show of force, all in response to the latest North Korean test missile launch. The United States and South Korea held a joint military exercise, firing missiles into the waters off of South Korea's eastern coast. But it was last night the North Koreans test-fired what's believed to be the country's first intercontinental ballistic missile. That missile landed in the Sea of Japan. But if it was an ICBM, experts say it could have traveled as far as Alaska. Obviously, that is intensifying U.S. concerns.
The whole world has to come together to get them to stop and denuclearize the Korean Peninsula.
On the diplomatic front, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley, has requested an Emergency Security Council meeting on North Korea. That's now scheduled for tomorrow afternoon. As for the military side, a Pentagon spokesman issued a statement tonight saying, in part, we remain prepared to use the full range of capabilities at our disposal against the growing threat from North Korea.
And Stefan, North Korea is expected to be high on the agenda at President Trump's meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin later this week. They plan to meet in Germany this Friday on the sidelines of the G20 summit. It will be President Trump's first one-on-one, face-to-face meeting with Putin. Critics are questioning his quest for warmer relations with Russia in the face of the ongoing investigations of Russia's apparent meddling in the 2016 presidential election. All right, so a lot ahead here at 11. A man on a deadly mission drove his car into an apartment building.
And Charlie carried her out. Oh, my God.
Still ahead, what police say he had in the vehicle that made everything so much worse.
Also ahead, the woman caught on camera swiping man's best friend in broad daylight.
This is my favorite day of the year.
Rise together with Today in New York. Prepare together with Storm Team 4. Come together with First 4 Traffic.
Because together,
we got this. Start your mornings with Today in New York.
Fios is not cable, and we believe everyone deserves faster internet. So with Fios Gigabit connection, you get amazing download speeds up to 940 megs, 20 times faster than most people have. And it's just $79.99 a month online for the first year. Switch to Fios Gigabit connection with TV and phone for $79.99 a month, plus HBO for 1 year and multi-room DVR service for 2 years, all with a 2-year agreement. And switching has never been easier. Get out of your contract with up to a $500 credit to help cover your early termination fee. Go to fiosgigabit.com.
Award-winning interface. Award-winning design. Award-winning engine. The Volvo XC90, the most awarded luxury SUV of the century. Visit your Volvo dealer today and get up to $4,500 in allowances.
Welcome to America's largest indoor water park, your big summertime splash. Kalahari Resorts and Conventions in the Poconos. Book your African adventure now.
It's Mattress Firm's 4th of July sale, and we're celebrating with special savings like an adjustable base, absolutely free with select purchases. Plus, get Hampton and Rhodes queen sets for just $179.99, only during Mattress Firm's 4th of July sale.
Tonight, Fallon celebrates the troops with Jordan Peele and a Get Out challenge, plus Iggy Azalea and freestyling with the Roots. Tonight, Seth Meyers welcomes Danny DeVito and Catherine Hahn. Late night, NBC Tonight.
Out of the deadly shooting at Bronx Lebanon Hospital, we've heard the stories of heroics by hospital staff, but tonight we're hearing from a woman who was simply at the hospital just to meet her new nephew. Virgie Jackson was on the 5th floor of the hospital Friday with her daughter, sister, and sister's newborn. Not long into that visit, a code silver was announced over the intercom, a code to shelter in place. Jackson says it was terrifying because nobody knew where the gunman was, nor who he was after.
I'm thinking that he actually was on the maternity ward and he was coming for babies or whatever. We didn't really know, you know, but it was very crazy and very traumatizing.
Take a look at this video. Jackson and her family had to barricade themselves in the hospital room for 4 hours. They would later learn the gunman, a former doctor at the hospital, killed a fellow doctor, shot 6 others, and then killed himself on the 16th floor.
Well, tonight, a dog owner is hoping that you can find his pet's dog napper, and the brazen dog burglary in Brooklyn was all caught on camera. We have it for you. Take a look at Bo, a King Charles Cocker Spaniel mix who was waiting for his owner outside that bodega yesterday afternoon in Crown Heights. You see the woman standing with him who just took the leash. That's not his owner, but it didn't stop the woman from untying Bo's leash and walking away with him anyway, despite the dog kind of digging his heels in there and a little bit of hesitation.
Well, it just wouldn't be the 4th of July without red, white, and blue and hot dogs.
3, 2, 1.
Did I mention a whole lot of hot dogs? Yes, with that, Joey Jaws Chestnut, the top dog once again at the annual Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest in Brooklyn. Thousands swarmed Coney Island today to see if he would lose his title. Not only did he prove them wrong and win, Joey Jaws broke his own personal record, devouring 72 hot dogs in just 10 minutes.
Feel pretty good. I have room for more. I was sweating a little bit. I don't know why I'm sweating so much.
Nathan's famous.
Feel pretty good. I'm surprised he's not puking his stomach out right now. Mickey Sudo on the women's side held on to her title in the women's competition. She ate 41 hot dogs. Both Sudo and Chestnut say they're going to be back again next year to defend their titles. Well, in New Jersey, a sand sculpture got a lot of attention today on the beach at Seaside Heights.
Yeah, it did. Here you go. Take a second. There it is, an artist's rendition of Governor Christie sitting on the beach over the weekend during the state government shutdown. The sculptors took the artistic liberty of adding the head of a great white shark rising up next to the governor. Our own Brian Thompson said that he saw a lot of people taking pictures there, but at least one beachgoer did call this inappropriate. We're told the sculpture has since been demolished.
Well,
and
sure
on that
hope you
note,
got a chance to head out to the
right?
beach,
Yeah.
play in the sand, toes in the water out there. I know, Dave Price, we were here at work, but what a lovely day today. That's
great.
Well, actually, you were here at work. I snuck out at dinner and looked at the fireworks.
Smart man.
All right, dock my pay. It's beautiful outside, everybody. And if you didn't get a chance to go outside today or tonight, make it a point to do it tomorrow. 76 degrees at 11:17 right now. Let's go to the maps. Check out Storm Tracker 4's big red sweep. It's clear. It's great. Accurate, precise, lets us know when the rain is coming where, but it's all good right now. So let's take a look and take inventory of what we know. Comfy and clear tonight. Tomorrow, another great day. Plain and simply, if you like today, you're going to get the same thing tomorrow. But as we head to Thursday, clouds begin to return and begin to work their way into the area. Humidity sneaks up again and thunderstorms in the picture, potentially better chances we head into Friday. Let's check conditions around the area right now. 75 in Hillsborough, 72 in Red Bank, 74 in Point Pleasant. And as we take a look in Poughkeepsie, 66 degrees, 74 on the east end of Long Island, 63 in Monticello. It's great, everyone. Look at this area that's just all clear right now, and the tri-state area right in the middle of it all. It's just terrific. So tonight, down to 68 degrees, more of what you see and what you felt when you walked outside this evening, just a couple of degrees cooler. Tomorrow, we'll slowly climb up to about 80 degrees by 11 o'clock. Into the low 80s will be for the day. And if you're lucky enough to have taken this week off, what a winter we have right along the shore tomorrow. 72 in Seabright, 78 in Long Branch, or Long Beach Island, I should say, LBI. 76 in Ocean City and 78 in the Hamptons. Surf temperature 66 to 70 degrees. Low risk of rip current. UV index is 10, so you need to bring that suntan lotion. Grass pollen, there's got to be a downside to something, and this is it. High levels of grass pollen over the next 3 days. Now, looking ahead to Thursday, those clouds begin to kind of push on in. Friday, we're looking at showers and 84 degrees, but we are going to clear out rather nicely. There's that 10-day forecast, so look past the thunder showers. Want to end on a positive note? Look at Saturday and Sunday. Again, another delight. Monday, too, that's the trifecta, and then we welcome in more thunder showers into next week.
Good weekend, all right?
Yep.
Looking good. Thanks, Dave. Some Yankees action over here. Hey,
yeah,
John.
I wish I had good news. A couple of duds today. The fireworks fizzled for both the Yankees and the Mets on this 4th of July. We'll take a look back still. Coming up in sports, though, maybe you noticed the ballplayer Spikes decked out in stars and stripes today. We'll show you one New Jersey native who's turning his cleats into a blank canvas for a local artist. Sports coming up next.
All right, and here's what Jimmy Fallon has coming up tonight.
Hey guys, Jordan Peele is here tonight. Plus, we have Claire Foy, Iggy Azalea featuring Anita, thank you notes, and an all-military audience. Do not change your channel, it's great.
This is disturbing, very disturbing. They pushed him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and now he's been violently pushed over a wall.
The I-Team reveals new video after 2 years that could bring one family justice. Watch live.
Feel free, get on a ship and cruise the world. Are you with it, girl?
Book now and choose up to 5 free offers, including friends and family sail free. Norwegian Cruise Line. Feel free.
Ooh la la! ShopRite's summertime can sale is almost here.
Pick 3 cans of assorted chock-full of nuts coffee and pay only $1.99 with your card.
Get great savings in-store or shop online.
It's hot, hot, hot!
No bars. Oh no, looks like somebody needs a new network.
When I got this unlimited plan, they told me they were all the same.
They're not. Verizon has the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's basically made for places like this.
Honey, what if it was just us out here?
Right.
So I ordered you a car.
Thank you.
You don't want to be out here at night because of the coyotes. Okay, thanks, bud. Bye. Be nice to have your car for some shelter. Bye.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just for
nothing compares to a Honda.
A Florida man was killed after police say he intentionally drove his car into his ex-girlfriend's apartment.
And Charlie carried her out. Oh my God.
A neighbor recorded the aftermath. That car suddenly exploded. It happened this afternoon in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Police say the 31-year-old driver had 4 propane tanks in his car. The driver's ex-girlfriend and 3 others were in the apartment at the time, but they weren't hurt.
On new video of that deadly fire out of Tennessee from last November, police dash cam shows just how close the officers got to the fire, sometimes even driving through it, as you see in the video. We'll take it full here. It was taken while officers helped to evacuate about 14,000 people from Gatlinburg near the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. You may remember 14 people died. The fire damaged about 2,500 homes and buildings. Just last week, charges were dropped, though, against 2 teenagers accused of starting the wildfire. Intense video there. Yeah. Okay, we'll be right back with John Chandler in sports.
Closed captioning provided by Toyota.
If you want a taste of freedom, keep going.
We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men and women are created equal.
We must want our fellow human beings to have rights.
Stonewall means fight back. Stonewall means fight.
Discover New York State's rich legacy of equality. Plan your trip to our equal rights destinations at iloveny.com. My Miranda sofa, 92 inches of pure Bobopedic memory foam comfort for only $4.49.
I don't know. Miranda looks lonely.
Lonely?
She needs some friends.
She?
How about a matching love seat? Both pieces only $7.99. 3 tables only $1.99. And a pair of lamps only $80 for both.
That all comes to an incredible $10.78. Or buy them all together and get my package deal price, only $9.99 for all 7 pieces.
Now that's a party.
Dare to compare at Bob's Discount Furniture.
Next Ellen, Dax Shepard from Chips.
Sharing is not caring always. They say it is.
Plus,
I want to send you to the Kids' Choice Awards.
Ellen's Little Aussie is back.
Tomorrow at 3 on NBC for New York.
1 in 4 New Yorkers has high blood pressure. Are you one of them? If left uncontrolled, high blood pressure can lead to heart attack and stroke. Because high blood pressure doesn't usually have noticeable symptoms, the only way to know that you're at risk is to get your blood pressure checked regularly at your neighborhood pharmacy or doctor. Do you know what your blood pressure is? Call 311 or visit nyc.gov/health and search high blood pressure.
Hey, I thought you were choosing the flute.
Everyone's doing flute.
Buick now has an SUV for that.
Where's your brother?
Hey, Mom, it's a tuba.
Get 0% financing for 72 months plus 12.
Fios is not cable, and we believe everyone deserves faster internet. So with Fios Gigabit connection, you get amazing download speeds up to 940 megs, 20 times faster than most people have. And it's just $79.99 a month online for the first year. Switch to Fios Gigabit connection with TV and phone for $79.99 a month, plus HBO for 1 year and multi-room DVR service for 2 years, all with a 2-year agreement. And switching has never been easier. Get out of your contract with up to a $500 credit to help cover your early termination fee. Go to fiosgigabit.com.
The Fios Sports Desk is sponsored by Fios by Verizon. Fios is not cable. We're wired differently.
Just saw that tweet about the cleats. That story's coming up.
Yeah,
Looking
that's
forward to
coming
that
up.
one.
That's about all we're looking forward to today. To the baseball, I got best news for you. After 3 weeks on the DL, the Yankees welcomed CC Sabathia back to the rotation. It was good to see him out there, just looking for a better performance going forward. The Blue Jays reached Sabathia for 4 runs in the third. This 2-run single off the bat of Kendry Morales chased Sabathia after just 2 2/3. We did have an Aaron Judge homer, though. Of course we did. In the fourth, had a chance to tie it in the fifth, but with 2 on and 2 out, J-Happ blows him away. Yankees did not threaten again. They fall by a 4-1 final. Meanwhile, Mets fans, you might want to go ahead and look away now. Daniel Murphy continues to torment his former team. The Nationals second baseman had 4 hits, tied a career high with 5 RBI. He's now hitting .405 against the Mets. It just seems like he's hitting .900. Mets get drubbed 11-4 the final. Well, on the 4th, Major League Baseball is dressed in red, white, and blue, practically from head to toe, quite literally for Newark native and Twins pitcher Hector Santiago. He wears cleats that could be considered art.
A back room of an unassuming auto body shop, tucked away on a side street in Belleville, New Jersey, is an unlikely spot for an artist studio. But then Mike Perez isn't your average artist. While major leaguers are decked out in custom 4th of July uniforms, Twins pitcher Hector Santiago sports some very special cleats, courtesy of Perez.
These will be blue, like the royal blue that the Twins have.
A wrist injury derailed his construction career, so Perez turned to one of his lifelong passions, art. There was just one problem. He had no formal training.
I took an airbrush seminar for a week.
After 15 years of painting custom motorcycles and surfboards, a mutual friend connected Perez and Santiago, who grew up in Newark, a stone's throw from the body shop.
He always tells me, like, do something different.
He figures he's designed about 20 pair for Santiago, who allows the mad scientist in Perez's head to go to work. But make no mistake, this is a team effort.
My cousin, he has autism, and I had asked Hector if I could design a pair of cleats with his name on it in the month of April, as it's Autism Awareness Month, and he said, yeah, do it, and he wore them. That was pretty cool. That was pretty awesome.
The Blairstown, New Jersey native might not see his work in the Met or the Louvre, but to see your art on display in the cathedrals of baseball is a pretty nice consolation prize.
It's not a museum, but it's pretty amazing to see him out there wearing something you did on TV.
A lot of his Twins teammates are also wearing some of those cleats, asking for him to make special order cleats like this. He even Hector had his dad's face put on the cleats.
Oh,
for
no way.
Father's
Now
Day.
we have to see those. You got to track that picture.
It's amazing.
Now. He's talented.
It's really incredible.
That's
wow.
pretty
It's incredible what
Beautiful.
he comes up with.
Did an awesome job.
Works of art.
You don't have to play baseball to make it to the big leagues.
No.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thanks,
awesome.
John.
Thanks, John. And we'll be right back after this.
Hyundai is prepping for our best 4th of July ever.
So what's your best deal?
Right now, you can lease a new Tucson for an incredibly low $109 a month.
And here's the best part.
America's best warranty comes on any new Hyundai.
Any new Hyundai.
The 4th of July sales event only happens once a year.
That's how we roll.
So it's go time.
Boom.
I'll take this one.
Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. And here's another reason to buy now. Hurry in to your local Hyundai dealer today and lease a Tucson for an incredibly low $109 a month for 24 months. Offer ends July 5th.
Worried about high interest rates, fees, and penalties? Make your worries disappear with a Visa card from MCU. With low interest rates and no penalty rate increases for a late payment, you can finally go to that nice restaurant, buy her that special gift, and afford those airline tickets. Great rates, no worries. The worry-free Visa card from MCU. Apply today. Municipal Credit Union, celebrating 100 years.
Your business needs the best in business internet, and now the best just got better. Because now, Spectrum Business is pushing your internet speeds up, bringing your costs down, and throwing those contracts out. And that's better for every business in every way. Giving you more productive internet speeds starting at 100 meg. That's faster than Fios and still costs less. Just $44.99 a month with no taxes or fees and unbeatable reliability. Call 866-388-4973. And for extra value, Spectrum Business Voice comes with more free features, all for just $29.99 a month. At Spectrum Business, we're redefining what a cable company can be, working at our best so you can too. Perfect. Get new 100 meg internet, now just $44.99 a month, with voice for just $29.99 a month with no contracts. Call 866-388-4973.
Award-winning interface. Award-winning design. Award-winning engine. The Volvo XC90. The most awarded luxury SUV of the century. Visit your Volvo dealer today and get up to $4,500 in allowances.
3 minutes.
Finally tonight, police in North Carolina joining in on the 4th of July festivities instead of shutting the party down. Police got a noise complaint. But when the officers arrived, they said it was just the sound of kids playing. So the officers joined in the fun. They put on trash bags, hopping in the homemade slip and slide, and going for a ride. A nice sudsy, sloppy ride there.
Who needs the real thing? That's even better. You can make it even bigger. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's community policing. That's awesome.
Getting involved.
Yep. Folks, we've got great news for you as we take a look during the overnight tonight. It's going to be comfortable. Tomorrow is going to be just great. 82 degrees, plenty of sunshine. A little bit of a change as we roll into Thursday. The humidity begins to creep on up again. Temperatures stay low, but we're going to look at clouds coming on in and the possibility of a T-storm. More likely, we'll see some stormy weather and some showers on Friday. Weekend looks real good.
Looking really good. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. And thank you for joining us. That's going to do it for us on
music,
News
right?
4 New York at 11 on the 4th of July. The Tonight Show is coming up next.
Today, New York begins at 4:30. Have a great night.
I come to see the best fireworks show ever.
I really love the atmosphere and the camaraderie Americans have on this day.
That ran even deeper than football. He turned to firefighting. Some people have second acts in their careers, but for the new fire chief in Sherwood, Massachusetts, you could call it a third quarter.
What do people say when they hear, wow, we've got a former NFL player who's now in charge of our firehouse?
This is a passion of mine and something that I've studied and worked hard to do.
and not just a novelty because I was a former NFL player. You know, that's part of the package that helped me grow and to learn how to deal with adversity and, you know, work hard towards a common team goal.
As a freshman at the University of Florida, Aaron Kinney was part of a national championship Gators team. He went on to the NFL, playing 7 seasons at tight end for the Tennessee Titans. But even as a kid, his passion for firefighting came before football.
I wrote stories about fire trucks. I drew fire trucks. You know, the only toys I wanted were fire trucks. So this passion has been with me forever. When I turned 10, my brother, you know, bought me a pair of cleats and said, we're signing you up for football, because I'm from a family of athletes, so I didn't really have a choice.
After hanging up his cleats in 2006, Kinney took the lessons learned on the gridiron into his second career.
I enjoyed competing. I enjoyed the camaraderie. I enjoyed the kind of locking arms and fighting together towards a common goal. And it's funny because the two go hand in hand, right? You know, the more I learned about the fire service, the more parallels I could draw between football to the firehouse. So it's just been a good mesh and a perfect fit.
That lifelong passion is now on display in his new office, where 4 decades of birthday and holiday gifts line the walls.
And to your wife's pleasure,
yes,
this is not at home anymore.
One of the things I lost out on was when we downsized to relocate up here, I lost out on the man cave. So, you know, I'm making my office my man cave.
And while all those fire engines may be fun to collect, they're way more memorable to ride.
That's kind of fun.
It is fun.
So, Chief, do you remember your first time driving a fire truck?
Absolutely.
What was it like?
It was awesome. I was nervous. You know, it's kind of like a rite of passage.
After the NFL, and you were thinking about what to do next, was there any other option for a second act for you, or you knew this was it?
I knew this was it. When it's in your blood and you're passionate about what you do, you know, I'm sure any firefighter, any football player would tell you it doesn't take bravery. It's just a matter of, I have to do this. And that's how this is with me. I have to do this. I love it. I'm passionate about it. And I enjoy helping people.
What's more grueling, NFL camp, training camp, or the fire academy training?
Definitely the training camp. Sad to say it, but definitely training camp. But, you know, actually a fire scene, depending on what you're doing, but a fire scene can be as grueling or more grueling than a game.
Are there any training camp exercises that you have adopted for your folks?
No, not yet, but I will, for sure.
While he got to live out one childhood dream, he's even happier working on his second.
This is the real world, real life experience and opportunity for me. And it is like, you know, take two, if you will. I get to have a second career of something I've loved and dreamed and been passionate about.
One in which the rewards go way beyond wins and losses.
To know and feel and understand that you have been a part of something where somebody is alive today, walking and talking with their family because of my presence is way more important and way more rewarding than any touchdown I could score.
So Chief Kinney officially took over as Sherburne's fire chief July the 1st, and while he has the fire safety and the leadership all down, he does admit that he still needs to work on his New England accent. He has his 40th birthday coming up later this month, guys, and the one thing that he wants to improve his firehouse with is the fire pole. Does not have a fire pole yet.
It's gotta have a fire pole.
Otherwise, you would have seen me on it, because that's the only two things I want to do. Sirens in the truck and slide down the fire pole.
Talk about living childhood dreams. You are, too.
I did. He was a great guy.
Thank you, Thomas.
Cool.
Good story. Matt and Hoda went outside because they were with a couple of champs this morning. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. Nathan's hot dog eating contest on Coney Island. It's a real 4th of July tradition, as you guys know. Hundreds of hot dogs devoured by the best of the best, and it is a race against the clock.
And this morning we're joined by the winners of this year's contest, Mickey Suto and Joey Chestnut. Guys, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing?
Thanks for having us.
I'm living. I'm feeling all right. Tell me what you just told me. I said, how you feeling, Joe? You said, I'm going to feel like garbage for a couple days. I'm not going to feel great.
When I look at Mickey, you're like a... Can we just step outside just so we realize it's hard to believe that this teeny itty bitty thing can have all these hot dogs. Just tell me, what's the tougher part to get down? Is it the hot dog or the bun?
Probably the hot dog, probably the meat itself. You know, the buns are made pretty easy by dunking warm Crystal Light. That's my secret. the meat, there's no getting around that. There's no shortcut to it.
You had 41, and Joey, you ate 71?
72.
72? Don't short him one.
72. So forget the contest. I want to know what the hours immediately following the contest are like. Are you just like in the prone position, just lying there?
I'm tired. I'm thirsty. There's so much sodium in the hot dogs. I'm extremely thirsty, and I'm sweating like an animal. And,
yeah, it's funny that you mentioned the prone position because there's no position in which you're comfortable. I'm lying down. I'm in a hot bath. I'm standing, sitting. It's just you just have to wait it out.
Are you popping Tums? What are you taking?
Like there really is no way to get around the discomfort after all that many hot dogs.
Now, you said that you dated a guy who was a competitive eater too.
Oh no.
Oh no, that was off. All right, when your family or friends watch you doing this, Matt and I were saying sometimes when we watch, we don't feel so good.
My friends and family are the most ardent supporters. They're instrumental into my success. But with that said, they're always careful that I take care of myself. But come contest day, they're egging me on.
Joey, after the competition, you actually said you had more room. Yeah. You could have actually eaten more.